So today I'm going to show you how to take the Wi-Fi card and replace it on a Mode FreeHoist wireless motor. It powers up, but it does not connect to the Wi-Fi. So we're going to swap out that Wi-Fi board and show you how it's done. First thing to do is going to be make sure you disconnect your battery so that you don't touch anything and get a shock. Alright, so we're going to get started here. I've got a little pick from Harbor Freight, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this sticker off. So you can just get under an edge, wherever you can, pull that off. And the glue they use is very tacky, so you'll be able to reuse this. Just make sure you put it up somewhere where it won't stick to anything. And then we're going to want to take this panel off. So that's going to be a say 3mm. And these screws have little plastic washers on them, so you'll want to keep track of those. We'll go back to our pick and we'll grab that cover. The cover should just fall off. And you can see here we have a wax paper seal under that. So be very careful. I'm getting up. I'll get another view here. Just be careful and get up in that corner without messing this up best you can. You'll be able to grab it, pull it off. Just be careful not to tear it because it can tear. And it's may have a little bit of glue in there, but it's mostly just the wax sealing itself. So set that aside. And then our Wi-Fi card is going to be right there. So it's up on top where the handles are. And we're going to try to get that out. I'm going to reposition the camera. Alright, so it's a little hard to see, but this is our board here. And it does have two cables plugged in. One is the white power cable, I guess signal cable. The other, I'm going to see if I can just wiggle this off, because it feels like it's just glued on there. And the other is an antenna cable right there. I have my pick. I want to very carefully pry up right here, get that antenna connector loose. So that antenna connector was right there. It's just kind of a little clamp-on connector, and then our power signal was on the end. But this is what this looks like. It's connected to a little plastic spacer, which was glued on, and the glue itself is kind of peeling off. So we will replace that. Alright, and we got our new board from Mode. Visually, it looks about the same, except it's a little glossier, but maybe there's some magic in it. So we're now down to a 2.5 millimeter. We're going to take off this from that plastic spacer. And put the new one on. And I want to see if I can get some of this old stickiness off. Which does look to be just the clear double-sided tape that you can get on Amazon. In fact, we can put a link below. If you want to use that link, it'll help out the channel. I've just got some 1-inch wide. It's even a little too big, but we're going to go for it anyway. And then we will take it back to the motor. Alright, back at the motor. We want to find our little antenna cable. Get it to snap back on. Some of the other ones we've had seem like the cable was a little longer. This one seems a little short. A little bit tricky. Probably some kind of tools that would help with this, some kind of needle nose or can you even see what I'm doing? Kind of, but I'm blocking it. So I lined it up with that little thing, and then I just but pressed it down onto it. It seems pretty on there. Gonna be gentle with it, but peel off the backing. There's my tape. And try to get this back near where it was. Make sure that antenna cable stayed on there. Give it a good push without breaking anything. And reconnect our power signal. And that tape came loose, but we should be good. Everything looks like we left it. We can close it back up. Now we can put everything back together. I'm going to try to put the wax paper in back the way it was with the ridges on the inside from where it was taken out. Our aluminum plate. And trying to hand start these. Probably would have been a good idea to test this before I put all this together, but we're just going to believe that it worked. In fact, let's plug in the battery. Turn it on. And there it is. Go around here. And we are functioning. since we are functioning, we will go ahead and tighten these bolts. Again, this is the 3mm. And later we might can show, if you need it, how to replace that board that was further down in there. Hopefully you don't have to do that, but in case you do, it involves taking off this whole side of the motor. Line up our sticker. Close that battery compartment, and you should have your FreeHoist back in operation. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching.